Caber, when we first met, you mentioned saving some of your story for another time. I'm curious, what happened with you and the Iron Bar?
Ah, that's right. The Iron Bar's organizer, legendary bard Scory, was preparing to hold a grand opening ceremony. And that's when I stepped into Haven. Oh, one thing before I start. Back then I was called Peregrine. A random name Shams picked when I was resurrected.
Hey, I'll have you know I put a lot of thought into that name.
Roster, check. Speech, check. Poster, check. No, wait. The poster.
Hello, is Scory here?
Scory. Unfortunately, the only one here is her poor scribe. That'd be me. The great Iron Bard is probably busy with something or other.
All right, maybe we can try our luck elsewhere.
Wait a moment. Rather than going somewhere else and causing trouble, why don't you help the Iron Bard out? No matter what business you have with her, doing her a favor would be a good start.
Ha! How could I pass up such a great opportunity?
Listen to his request first.
Here's the thing. I'm preparing for the Iron Bar's grand opening, but I'm missing some posters. It just so happens that the Old City Theater, not far from here, has a number of excellent posters left over from the Golden Age. Do you think you could retrieve a few for me as references?
All right, that sounds fun. What kind of posters do you need?
Something I can use directly, something grand, exciting, and meaningful. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Excellent. Thank you.
You can't just blindly agree to do things like that, Peregrine. Peregrine?
Huh? You know what, Shams? I think there's something strange about that scribe. When he mentioned Scory, his tone was kind of hesitant. Maybe he was hiding something.
All right, all right. Let's get what we came here for. Then we can question the scribe. There sure are a lot of posters here.
This one looks like it would, I don't know, show the romance of the Iron Bar?
I, for one, don't want to see people smooching at the opening celebration. Let's look for something else. I mean, let's get some alternatives.
Aha! This is the one!
A showdown between warriors with the Traveler as their witness. It's a perfect fit.
What about this one? The great and powerful lead on their way to conquer the galaxy.
Oof. Reminds me of the House of Devils.
An abstract masterpiece from the Golden Age.
Abstract, maybe. Masterpiece, not so sure about that one. Uh-oh. Remember those fallen the scribes said would be in the area? Well, here they are. Let's check out the second floor, Peregrine.
Do you get this poster, Shams?
Nope, not a clue. Should we check out another? If you ask me, this one depicting the traveler above a city is the best. It feels hopeful. Oh, I just remembered there's another balcony. We should check it out. Ah, there's no end to these monsters.
Shams, I like this one, with the ship sailing into the rising sun. It conveys a sense of fearlessness, don't you think?
Of course, of course. Well, that should be plenty. How about we bring them back to the scribe? Let's see what Mr. Ambiguity has to say this time.
You're back. I trust you found some posters? Huh. These are great. I especially like this one with the ship. Why, it's almost good enough to be our final draft.
Well, wait, you're serious? A ship in an arena?
Add the title of Iron Bar to the top. Huh? Editing? We don't need to do that, do we?
I'm glad you like them. By the way, has Scory returned?
Oh, unfortunately, no.
Could something have happened to her?
No. Don't worry, well, my guess is that she's just somewhere nobody can find. Personally, I think the upcoming opening of the Iron Bar is a bit more important than Scory's whereabouts. So, why don't you help me distribute these flyers around Haven?
Just like that, an ordinary errand unveiled a bigger mystery. One I couldn't possibly ignore.
So, you didn't even see Scory. You just spent the day looking for some unrelated posters?
An excellent summary of that farcical day, Zeph.
And what happened? Did you distribute the flyers?
That we did. And it led to a thrilling new revelation.
Which was...
Ah, that will have to wait until next time. For now, let's take a break and re-energize with the drink. You get the idea. Ah, I sure do like this place. The Humble Tavern. The kind of place where heroes of legend gather.
Lots of stories start here, too.
That's right. Now you will hear of how I ventured into the danger-ridden lair of the Fallen to rescue the trapped Iron Bard.
Oh, come on, Caber.
Hold up. You mean Scory?
Well, yes. I mentioned it before, didn't I? In fact, rumors were spreading like weeds by the time we went to the bazaar to hand out the flyers. The opening of such a grand arena was sure to draw the House of Devils' attention. After all, such an event would lift the spirits of Haven's citizens, as well as boost their confidence in the Lightbearers. And breaking that down would only aid the Fallen's efforts. They would undoubtedly do everything in their power to prevent that. And their schemes would be detrimental to the Iron Bar's grand opening.
Is that so?
Of course. Scory's disappearance confirmed all the speculations and rumors. You recall that shifty scribe, yes? Despite his clumsy attempt at concealing it, I keenly caught on to the information he accidentally divulged. Scory is trapped where no one can find her. I needed no further hints, for the truth had already revealed itself.
Please, you don't need to go into every little detail.
There was no doubt about it. The scribe had used the Fallen in his schemes to imprison the Iron Bard, preventing the grand opening from taking place.
What a unique deduction.
With my own strength, I would unravel the Fallen's schemes, protect and stabilize Haven, a heroic deed sure to be remembered for ages to come. For this, I devoted myself to a long investigation, swearing to save our legendary bard. But I'm sorry, I can't tell this wonderful story all at once. It has more twists and turns than you'd think, and a good story's nothing without a cliffhanger or two, right? Hey, there you are. Where'd we leave off last time? Oh, right. I spent 3 whole days there investigating, but turned up almost nothing. Fortunately, on the night of the 3rd day, I learned that the Fallen had taken up residence in the sewers near Haven. Deep, desolate waterways. The perfect place to imprison someone, no? There were but 2 days before the Iron Bar's opening ceremony. The situation was grim, but I've never been one to back down from a challenge. We need to find Scory as soon as possible. Can you hack into this place's surveillance system, Shams?
What systems? You realize this is a sewer, right? Careful, Peregrine. Looks like there was one heck of a fight here.
These traces of light, they're...
Light emissions are concentrated around this servitor. Hmm? Is something wrong, Peregrine?
Can you link up with a servitor?
What? Are you out of your mind? That's Fallen tech! Fallen!
But we don't have much time. Maybe the servitor contains surveillance data that can point us to Scory.
I told you, there's no such thing!
The fact that these 4-armed fiends showed up to attack us proves we're on the right track. They're trying to stop us.
Hold on. I did find something. But you have to keep us both safe first. There we go. Download complete. I didn't see any of these surveillance data you were so keen to find, but I did stumble across something that looks important. It's a map and quite a few words. Yeah, let's call this Fallen chicken scratch words.
Can you read any of it?
Only bits and pieces. Arena, gathering, archive, tunnels, great machine. That's all I can make out. Don't look at me like that. I'm not a Fallen translator.
Wait, this map. Is there a tunnel system underneath the Haven Archive?
Oh, that. It's an underground part of the city that was abandoned a long time ago. Guess some lucky Fallen found it. It seems they want to sneak into the archive while everyone's distracted by the opening ceremony. I don't know what classified information they're after specifically, but they're likely convinced it'll get them closer to taking back the Traveler.
Make a clamor in the east, then strike in the west. A sound tactic indeed.
Don't compliment the Fallen.
I can't believe that we not only have to save the Iron Bard, but also protect Haven against a Fallen attack.
Wait, protect Haven?
Of course. Fate is testing us. It's given us a chance to thwart a great conspiracy.
Or maybe Fate just wants you to tell Scory about what you found.
there?
Peregrine, something's not quite right.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
Ma'am, we don't mean any harm. Say something, Peregrine.
You mean to tell me you spent days painstakingly investigating, then ventured deep into the sewers and came all the way here just to rescue me? Who had been imprisoned by a scribe in league with the Fallen? Oh my goodness! Open your eyes and look around!
Birdsong and fragrant flowers, calm and peaceful, and most importantly, not a fallen in sight.
I was getting nowhere with planning the opening ceremony, so I decided to take a break and look into a rumor about the Fallen. Incidentally, that led me here. The perfect place to meditate and get inspiration. Organizing an event so grand it'll have Haven citizens talking for years to come, all while dealing with a potential invasion is no easy task. After racking my brain for days on end, I'd finally conjured up the faintest bit of inspiration. Only for you two to barge in and interrupt me before I could bring it to life.
Sorry about that. Is there anything we can do to make it up to you?
It's simple. Just add me to the opening ceremony lineup, and I promise I'll deliver a performance worthy of being immortalized in poetry.
Gentlemen, leaving me here alone would be more than enough.
Or maybe we should stop the Fallen scheme first?
Oh, don't worry about that. I'll have Yolder and her apprentices guard the sewer entrances. Wait, this could work. Listen, Mr. Savior, I can tell you're a fearless hero and a capable light bearer. You want to join the event to prove yourself in the Iron Bar, don't you?
Yes? Oh, I knew the Iron Bard would get me.
So this opening ceremony must go off without a hitch. We can't allow any disruptions. Just as we can't let the hero's journey be cut off by the Fallen's destruction.
I get it. The hero's journey. That's exactly what I was thinking.
That means we need a reliable, nameless hero to stop the Fallen. He'll become the final Aegis shielding Haven. But when the lights first shine on the arena, nobody will be cheering for him.
You mean... I understand what you're saying. What my mission would be. But
it's at odds with what we were hoping for, isn't it? Fighting the Fallen behind the curtain without anyone even knowing.
I know it's a tough choice, gentlemen, so you don't have to choose right away. Will you take center stage as you'd want it, or secretly work to carry out justice? I look forward to hearing your answer.
Then what happened?
then Scory told me to meet her at Bad Old Time in a few days.
No. What I mean is, what did you decide?
Oh, that was a tough choice. I was having a hard time making up my mind. So a few days later, I met with Scory, and we had a long chat. We talked right downstairs. If you're interested, we can grab a drink there and continue the story. You would never imagine it, Wolf. I, Caber, sat opposite Scory, the legendary battle bard who had seen countless heroes rise and fall, right where we're sitting now.
That reminds me, I still don't know what brings you to Haven.
Oh, actually, I came to Haven for you.
For me?
That's right. Every hero's story needs a poet to witness it, doesn't it? Without a poet, the hero's tale cannot be passed down. And you, Scory, are the greatest poet of this era. Perhaps my thrilling adventures will inspire you, allowing you to write them into an epic, or something like that.
No. You. Oh dear, you've got it all wrong. You're simply defining a hero as someone whose tale is passed down. Tell me, what do you think of heroes who aren't praised by all?
They're...
Obviously, you have no way of knowing. But I wouldn't say your point of view is entirely without merit. On the contrary, it's given me inspiration. That's why we're able to have this conversation. I think a hero's lifelong pursuit shouldn't be people singing your praises, or rather, It shouldn't just be that. It should be a difficult trial, a fated challenge, even something as small as a tuft of golden fleece, like in the ancient legends.
For all heroes?
For all heroes. The only thing they've got in common is that they're all trekking along some stretch of no man's land. And the havoc along the way may stop them in their tracks, but it can never hold them back.
But that doesn't make sense. Everyone should have a goal to work toward, right?
Sure. Heroes will find themselves some unique pursuit, some great unknown, that they're destined to encounter on their journey. It becomes the hero's calling. And when that time comes, the so-called witness is no longer just a single bard, but thousands of poets, biographers, historians, and playwrights who will tell their tale for generations to come. Folks will pass the story on through words. Perhaps one day we may even call that story a myth.
That's...
Oh, and of course, if I'm lucky to witness the birth of a myth, say you, Mr. Savior, then you can bet your bottom glimmer that I'd pass it on.
Ha! I knew I...
Don't get too excited. To tell you the truth, you still have a long road ahead of you, and seeking your golden fleece isn't something you can accomplish alone. We don't have much time left. You can choose to join the opening ceremony and prove yourself against your fellow Lightbearers, prove yourself to be the greatest warrior among them, or you can accept this mission to crush the Fallen schemes and keep Haven safe. Even if it means no one may ever know who you were. It's up to you which stage you want to make your debut on, but you'll have to decide before sunrise.
What should we do, Peregrine?
I need to look deep inside myself, Shams. I need to figure out what I'm truly seeking.
So, what'd you choose?
Hey, the story's almost reached its final act. I've got to keep a little bit of suspense, you know? Where did I leave off last time? Oh, right. Would I take part in the Iron Bar's opening ceremony? Or would I fight the Fallen lurking beneath Haven? I thought long and hard about it, all the way up to that fateful day. It was a day unlike any other, one of trials and tribulations. Thinking back on it, Haven was packed that day. People gathered in the tavern to watch a live broadcast of the grand opening taking place outside the city.
Come on to an event so spectacular that even our great Lord Radigan refuses to miss out!
Peregrine? What's wrong?
Nothing. Let's go.
I, Iron Bard Scory, will provide your commentary as we witness the birth of a new hero here in the Iron Bar!
Shoot! They got into the control center and disabled Haven's defense system.
Keep an eye on this one, folks! He's already going on the offensive!
The power is out. We're gonna have to turn on the backup generators in both passages before things get any worse.
The opponent, fleeing! A round of applause!
Even the sewer rats can hear Scory's commentary. Talk about good urban planning. Bring me close enough to activate the backup generator. We've got energy. Defenses are back online. Now for the other side.
And the crowd goes wild!
Do you regret giving up your chance at fame in the Iron Bar?
No, absolutely not. If we hadn't been here, Haven's defenses would have fallen. I'm needed here, where it matters.
Now we can restart the central device. Watch out!
He's got the opponent cornered! Let's make some noise! An opening act that's sure to go down in history has come to an end. The ceremony will be starting soon!
Peregrine, we might still make it.
You came!
Hey, Lone Hero.
Wait, why are they looking at you? Peregrine, you were the one being we were being broadcast all across Haven!
Let's give a warm welcome to the star of today's show. He's given us an opening performance that was absolutely unprecedented. Lord Radagast, may I present to you the leading man of today's opening act, this most valiant light bearer. Let's hear your name, oh selfless hero.
Yes, of course. I'm truly honored to have had this chance to... Oh, wait. That's Lord Radagast! Watch out! Don't you see? That's a Fallen behind you! A horrible attempt at a deception, but it won't fool me! I don't know how you tricked them, you hideous fiend, but I will fulfill my mission and cut you down!
Wait, Peregrine!
Ah!
What are you doing? Stop!
Enough!
That was not how I was expecting this story to end. You're telling me that with the whole city watching, you turned against Kavar?
How was I supposed to know she defected from the House of Devils? Anyway, that's where my tale ended, and my brilliant ambitions along with it. Until you came along, friend. You let my heroic story be spread.
Actually, I didn't do anything. It was your own brawn and bravery that opened up those doors.
Ah, you're always a joy to talk to, Wolf. Anyway, let's get going, Shams. It's time for us to chase the next opportunity.
You know, there's still something I don't quite get.
Oh, what's that? Oh, how could I forget such an important detail? That's part of the ending. You see, I was crestfallen after leaving the Iron Bar, so Shams and I returned to the tavern and talked it out. I messed up the opening ceremony, didn't I, Shams?
You want my opinion? Well, you did, leave quite the impression back there. But that's just a testament to your exceptional courage. Without a second thought, you leapt into battle to defend an Iron Lord. I'd say that's nothing to be ashamed of. So cheer up, Peregrine. At least in my opinion, you might actually achieve something with that bravery of yours. I'm sure you'll be a legend one day. Just not today. And not in this way.
What you mean is not by becoming the laughingstock of Haven. We should face this head on. Actually, after talking with Scory, I've been reconsidering my path to becoming a hero. I used to think it was all about the glory and thrills, about having thousands of eyes all looking up to you. But it turns out it's the exact opposite. And when everything ended in a total mess, somehow, I was still happy to have just protected Haven, you know? Maybe what I'd once thought made a hero, the standard I'd advocated, was nothing more than my own bias. And it took experiencing all this for me to realize that.
Well, I'm glad you can think of it that way. This warrants some good news, I think. Another ghost told me about a warlock at the Iron Bar. His name is Praedyth, I think? He's quite interested in you. Said he's never seen such an imaginative titan. Or something like that.
Thanks, Shams. I'll keep an eye out. Scory was right, though. I need companions. We'll gather as a great army and march towards the rising sun, until we unveil our great unknown. Until our names are immortalized in song. Perhaps future generations will call us the Peregrine Legion.
A perfect story. Right up until I heard that name.
Peregrine. It is a bit of a silly name now that I think on it.
Hey, it's not silly, it's just a little hastily chosen.
I need a new name, Shams.
Let's see. How about Akinonix? That sounds a whole lot cooler than Peregrine.
No.
Oh, don't make that face. What about Leo? Or Elephas? Or Chiron? Go ahead, pick one.
Please, no more of your animal friends, Shams. Caber. Call me Caber.
Caber? A little macabre, don't you think?
Maybe. I will make time my grave, burying the old me that blindly sought glory.
Well, that explanation does sound quite grand.
And that was that. Right there in that little tavern, Caber was born. Someone who will do the right thing even if no one remembers his name.
Someday, they will.
Anyway, I hope the story didn't disappoint you.
Not at all.
That was a story for the ages, Caber.